Okay, sorry about that. Um, I have no idea how long that screen was black for. Um, what I'll do is I'll probably just start the video from here. I'll go, whoops. Oh, jeez, I just spilled on myself, of course. What I'm gonna do is I'll just go over my draft quickly. So Hedgemaster is just overall quite a nice card. You pay a food for a bonus point in the worst case. In the best case, you have something that combos with it, and you get a bunch of bonus points for fencing. Farm School Graduate is fantastic. That pile was relatively weak, but Farm School Graduate saves you a bunch of action so long as you can get food. Studmaster gives, if I have a sheep, boar, cattle on my farm, Studmaster will give a sheep, a boar, and a cattle at the end of the game. So it's a good round 14 occupation to play with Farm School Graduate. Similarly, Dentist can be played in the round 1 harvest. Um, yeah, and then Gleaner is just kind of a random card. First pick mine was Pumpkin Trellis. Trellis is fantastic. If you have 2 vegetable fields in the right timing, it's like a winning play a lot of the time. Looking at this pile, I don't think I want Mountain Cave because Mountain Cave is just another way for me to get rid of wood, which I don't necessarily want to do. I think Nail Basket. Nail Basket is a pretty nice combination with Hedgemaster. Um, Otherwise, I don't really want any of these particularly. Okay, well, Strawberry Patch. I know I want to pursue a Strawberry Patch game because of Pumpkin Trellis. Stonehouse Extension is a very interesting card, especially with Storehouse Minder. It makes it a bit easier to get the stone. What does Storybooks do? At the end of any work phase in which you have taken a family growth action, you can get an animal of your choice. Interesting. Don't think I'm going to take it here, though. I think I'm probably taking Strawberry Patch. Yeah. And this pick is probably Watering Can. Watering Can is an amazing, amazing card. The only other thing I'm considering is Rotten Plow. But the problem with Rotten Plow is it doesn't increase your number of vegetables, which I really need to be able to do in this game. Watering Can. Well, I'm not going to take Bee Statue. I've got no Day Labor combo cards. Undisturbed Pond is an option, but I think what I'm going to go for here is Ladder. Because if I play Ladder, I can ignore the read space, and I can just focus on taking wood, clay, stone all game. Yeah. The other alternative is Cornrick. Cornrick is not bad, but I have Magician. I think Ladder is the pick here. I don't have that many early game minor improvements, so I think rather than going on start player, I'm going to want to do stuff like plowing or taking vegetables, so I'm not going to get on Reedstone Food or 2 reed that much, would be my guess. This pick, what do I like here? Don't like shipyard. Alms basket is only going to be good for at most one grain. That's just like corn sheaf, so let's do guest, I guess. Guest is pretty flexible. Although I don't really like playing it because I pass it to my opponent, and then my opponent after me is much more likely to go on the start player space. We'll see. Oh, I was dropping frames again. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Rotten Plow works well with Gleaner. That's true. Yeah. And I did draft that card. If I'd picked that card that lets you sow wood and food as if it were grain, I would have taken Rotten Plow, because Rotten Plow plus Gleaner, then you're getting a lot of stuff when you're harvesting a lot. DJ Zombie says, wait a second, this isn't Board Game Online. Is that a game? I'm playing board game. Oh, it is. I never knew that. So I should change to board games. I always thought it was a category for playing board games. Wow, I have been doing Twitch wrong all along. Thanks, Zombie One. Good to know. This pick, I think probably bathroom. Bathroom plus eating vegetables is pretty nice. I don't really need grain elevator with magician. What I really need is a way to get a lot out of my vegetables. That's what I'm looking for with that pick. Or what I'm hoping bathroom will do. Whoops. Oh man, I'm screwing all of this up. Alright, I start third. Started fourth a couple games in a row, so nice to break that. Break that streak. Okay. Let's line these guys up. Yeah, I've been categorizing myself as playing Board Game Online, which apparently is a game. I thought it was just you're playing board games online, but apparently not. So we've got a first action Pioneer, or not first action, second action Pioneer here from Mercator. So I grab 3 wood. I want as much wood as I can get with Dentist. So I'm thinking my order of play is Farm School Graduate, Dentist, Storehouse Minder, Magician, Hedgemaster, Studmaster, in that order. So what was it? Dentist, Storehouse Minder, Magician, Hedgemaster, probably Hedgemaster round 11, Gleaner round 13. And actually Headmaster round 11 would mean that it would come out after Pumpkin Trellis if I'm doing Pumpkin Trellis optimally. So I'll have to think about that, how that's going to work out. If I have the wood, doing it early might be nice as well. Nothing I particularly want here. I do want to plow a field so that I can play my bathroom. So it seems like now is as good a time as any to play it. I could have start playered ladder as well. But I kind of want to hold ladder for later. I gotta move this down. So what's vineyard labor do? Oh, that's the sow on wood and sow wood and food card. Yeah, I think with Gleaner there's an interesting combination there, but of course didn't get drafted by my opponents. So I'm grabbing 2 read here, even though I drafted the ladder and don't necessarily need 2 read. Like a 3 wood action is better than a 2 read action for me. It denies the 2 read action from my opponents, which is part of why it's so strong. Makes it very likely that I'm going to be the first person who can build a build the first room. So we have Spring Worker here for Polka Dot, so he's comboing. He can sow wood and food with his Spring Worker. So I wonder if we'll see him play Rotten Plow. Maroskok says bathroom plus Rotten Plow. Bosun is the only card or Boatswain is the only card which kind of works with Gleaner, but without plenty of extra work. Yeah. Bathroom plus Rotten Plow. Yeah, that's something, I guess. You go 1 fewer and you can sow more. The problem is if you get 1 vegetable, you can never eat that vegetable. It just takes forever to accumulate. Let's grab 2 wood here. I want to kind of hold my farm school graduate until later in the round, later in the game. So Kimball's got that first fireplace. Oh, ground pickaxe plow, of course, yeah. So that's how he's going to get all his fields out. The problem with this play, of course, is that you have to spend a ton of wood early in the game. Now, of course, that's going to accelerate later on, but getting enough wood and food is going to be difficult. Not food necessarily, but getting enough wood is going to be a point. Marscock says, question, why is Writing Maniac in terms of power much stronger than Farm School Graduate? Writing Maniac's requirement is much softer than Farm School Graduate's. So Farm School Graduate can only be played as your first occupation, and it only allows you to play occupations in a very set order and time. Whereas Rating Maniac has more flexibility. If you pass up on playing a Rating Maniac card, the punishment is less because you can always play it later manually. Similarly, you can play Rating Maniac as your second or third card. So that means you can play a very strong early game card that supports it. Yeah. There's kind of a bunch of reasons. So we've got Fresh Fence Worker here from Mercator. Oh, this is the one where if you have pastures, you get stuff. So he's going to get a food per harvest from his Fresh Fence Worker, at least for now. I should play one of the 3 food action spaces, because these guys all need food. Yeah. Well, not Kimball, but Polka Dot certainly does. And I would like it as well. So I have enough food now to play my Farm School Graduate plus my first occupation. Marscock says per... Oh, what? Fresh Fence Workers per round? Oh, okay. Huh. I've never seriously considered this card before. That's interesting. So we have Undisturbed Pond from Kimball. So I imagine what Kimball's going to do is he's going to grab 4 wood or 3 wood. I take food here. I think I take food. So now if I have to play Farm School Graduate on the expensive occupation space, I'm not worried about it. I am going to get a food back from my dentist anyways, but... Oh, here we go, Rating Maniac. We were talking about it. So I'm a little concerned that Kimball might have a 4-wood occupation. If he plays a 4-wood occupation at the start of round 5, he can jump me on the family growth queue. Also, if I get locked out of wood, I guess, is possible as well. But I think it's fine. I'm going to do this anyways. So I play Occupation Farm School Graduate. If you compare Farm School Graduate and Writing Maniac, the other thing is Farm School Graduate, you can get 4 occupations out early in the game for those very strong minor improvements, like Animal Pen, for example. Like, you can play a round 1 occupation, then Writing Maniac round 4, and then, round 5, 7 roll around. You've got 4 occupations out. Whereas Farm School Graduate, you don't have your 3rd occupation out until the end of round 7, which is extremely late. So I'm counting on getting the 3 wood space back, or I would like the 3 wood space back. Oh, it's gone. That's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I'm also not in a good spot to play Storehouse Minder either, so definitely playing Dentist here. So that means I'm going to only have 3 wood going into the start of the next round. And we're going to see, pretty sure we're going to see Polka Dot do some sewing. I'm actually not sure what Polka Dot is going to do. I'm kind of confused about what their overall plan is. So I could start player here. I guess start player gets me the 3 wood action at the start of next round, which I do want. Start player bathroom, I guess. Put a guest out so that I can play the Farm School Graduate occupation. And Polka Dot went on day labor, okay. Oh yeah, spring worker, of course, doesn't want to sew manually. He's going to sew with that guy. So here we go. Here's my dentist. 2 wood down. So I have to feed 4 plus 1 more because I get 1 back from my dentist. Kimball's playing his occupation. Let's see what it is. Reed collector. Okay, that's fine. So I'll first action 3 wood. So Kimball needs to first action build a room if he wants to have the first built room. Here's Reed collector. Kimball does build the first room. That's fine. It means I get a good clay action back, or I get 3 reed. I get either 5 clay or 3 reed, both of which I'm happy with. Which do I prefer, I guess, is an interesting question. Ooh, occupation manufacturer here. So it looks like Mercator's going to second action Renault, and he can do something with Pioneer as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Clay or reed? I guess the reed. I don't need to play ladder, and the reed lets me play nail basket. It also gives me the option of double building rooms, which is quite appealing. Especially if family growth doesn't come out round 6, I can probably hold my build a room action till round 7. Because I think Mercator's gonna Renault build I don't know, might be probably pottery first. Maybe Basket Maker's Workshop, because Polkadot is able to build the Basket Maker's Workshop right now. So Corn Rick out for Polkadot. Gonna give him 2 brain. So I want to get resources. I want to do a Reedstone food action. I want to get clay because I want to play Storehouse Minder in the round 7 harvest. And at the moment, Dentist completely pays for my farm school graduate occupations. And so all I need to do from now on is, like, any wood that I add will start giving me food per harvest, which is nice. Yeah, so here's the pottery from Mercator. Yeah, so he is renovating. Cool. So there's going to be a bunch of good wood actions here in the next round, or a bunch of good actions generally. 2 6 clay actions and a 4 wood and 2 3 wood actions. So I'd probably get 2 good actions, I would think, which is good. Hey Marskak, how's the audio? Everything sound okay? So yeah, family growth not till round 7. That's good for Polkadot and Mercator. Not so good for Kimball and myself, but not a big deal. Audio's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I boosted up the output on OBS a huge amount. All right. So Mercator's thinking, if I'm him, I'm taking 6 clay and then maybe taking stone because stone activates your pioneer. Or 6 clay and Reedstone food. Those are 2 actions you can do as well. I need more wood. Oh, he's playing joinery here. Interesting. Kind of a little impatient, I think, but that's fine. So I'm gonna take one of the 6 clay actions. The 6 clay is a pretty cool action. So I need some food. Well, I need 1 food, and I get it from Reedstone Food. So yeah, I just really need to get on the Reedstone Food space there. Kimball saying manufacturer wants to start player there, which would feed me the first family growth. So yeah, Kimball's forced the first action start player there. Kimball taking wood. Yeah, I'm interested to see what Mercator does. I'm really surprised he didn't go for the clay. Maybe he's worried about Polkadot building the joinery because Polkadot can accumulate wood so quickly. Yeah, there we go. There's that stone food action that I was kind of calling out. I'm going to do my Reedstone Food here. I should be pressuring Kimball, but I'm going to do other stuff. I'm going to be greedy. And I mean I can first action build a room here anyways. Doesn't make a big difference. So we've got Jeweler. So Kimball is playing Jeweler. I'm skeptical on how good Jeweler is. Just because it's gonna mean that you really can't build any major improvements. And 2 stone per harvest is a pretty steep requirement. Yeah. I'm wondering, does the timing of Dentist... I think the timing of Dentist works that I can play Storehouse Minder, put a wood on it, and then get it back. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Because it's all start of the round anyways. So we've got guest room for Mercator. Okay. Not at all what I was expecting to see. Not at all. Interesting. Well, I'm going to build a room. Building a room lets me grow next round, which is nice. I definitely want to do that. Wonder what Polkadot's thinking about. Maybe plowing and doing another sow action? Or no, Polkadot needs food. So Polkadot's probably debating whether they need to do fishing or traveling players with this action. I think yes, because Mercator needs food as well. Ooh, clay oven. Okay, and baking the cornrick grain. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up another grain in round 9 that they can sow in round 10. That's cool. Cool. So we've got some interesting play going on here. Oh, Menagerie. Oh, this is really good for Kimball. Yeah, because it activates on his thing. And it does work with storybooks. Nice. Cool. I'm taking wood here, right? I have enough food from my dentist that I don't need to do anything different. Yeah. Yep, looks fine. And Kimball does convert his stone with his jeweler. Polka dot went on the 1 grain space. Okay, yeah, lets him sow a grain in round 8. Or bake it if he chooses. Okay, so here we're playing Storehouse Minder. 1, 1, 1, 1 of everything. So what am I going to accumulate? Probably wood and stone. Those are usually the best items to accumulate. And I get to put a wood onto dentist. And 2 food dentist, feed 4. And if I want, I could build the Basket Maker's Workshop. If Mercator does anything other than first action Basket Maker's Workshop. But if he doesn't, that's fine too. I don't need it. I'd be happy if I got the well. I'd actually be really happy if I got the well. So I'm okay either way. First action plow. Okay, I'm happy to grab 4 wood. Oh no, okay. Yeah, start player in Basket Maker's Workshop. Yep, I assumed as much. And also, that's really good for me. Really good for me. Stupid manufacturer. I agree, Kimball. I agree. After having many, probably 2 years where I barely saw a manufacturer played, it seems to be making a comeback. I wonder if it's because G6 has gone even farther in terms of increasing the number of resources available in the game. I wonder if that's what's happening. Whoops, I'm on 4 wood. Didn't move on the main board for some reason. So yeah, next harvest I play play Magician, and my goal is that round 10 sow 2 vegetables. So that round 11 can be start player pumpkin trellis. So in order to do that, I need to take vegetable twice and plow once more. So that's 3 actions. Plus sow, that's 4 actions. So we play nail basket here. I guess with nail basket, Hedgemaster is or Pumpkin Trellis is a little less relevant, because I could activate Hedgemaster a bunch of times, but that would cost all my stone, so I don't think I need to do that. What I do need is I need food. So round 9, if there's 6 food available, I'm taking that. I kind of doubt it because I imagine it's going to go this round. Probably Kimball grabs one of them and Mercator grabs the other with his first move next round. But you never know. So Polka Dot's thinking a little bit here. I'll highlight my nail basket. Polka Dot plays Occupation Well Builder. Oof. You sure sat on that. Hmm. Well, gets to play well with his family growth minor improvement. That's a pretty good sequence. Holy cow! Yeah, Polka Dot is in a nice spot, to put it lightly. In a really nice spot. Kimball says tricky. Well, he's got 3 sheep available. He's got a couple food actions. He doesn't really need the read unless he's going to double build again and go up to 5 rooms. But I would guess probably not. So I should go for the stone oven because it's going to be really difficult for me to win without having a major improvement. That's worth points. Cooking hearth is worth points, but not a lot. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dairy Crier here for Kimball. Wow, so he can get a breeding pair of cattle. I guess I'm taking 2 food. It's as good as the sheep, but I don't have a way of eating the sheep. I've never seen Dairy Crier played this early. That's really interesting. Okay, so what am I doing? I still need to grab food with this action, so yeah, let's take food. So I imagine Kimball's going to take the 3 stone for his jeweler. Although he doesn't need the food so much anymore, but probably wants to keep converting for points as much as he can. That would be my guess, at least. If he doesn't build a room, I'm going to build a room. Actually, he can't build a room. So yeah, I'll build a room and then grow round 10. Yeah, so Pumpkin Trellis is not going to activate for its maximum value. There's no way, especially with Mercator doing first action plow every round. It's just not going to happen. Unless I do something like start player guest. But I think I would rather play guest on family growth round 10. because I won't have anything else to do on that family growth space. So yeah, I'm going to play Magician here. Do I play Hedgemaster? No, I can't build with this Hedgemaster action, so save Hedgemaster for when I can actually activate it. So yeah, Hedgemaster round 11, and then I should be in position where I can Pumpkin Trellis round 12. Yeah, late family growth just means that my game's just that little bit slower. Oh, Mercator's gonna start player again. Oh man. Yeah. Yep, it will be. Poor Kimball. So I'll build a room. Polka Dot saying he's fourth or third the whole game. Yeah, except for the one round I bathroomed in. I'm not totally sure what Kimball, like, I was going to get family growth either way. Like, I don't think Mercator start playing makes a difference there. But, I don't know. Obviously, he's annoyed because of Mercator sitting on the start player space. So, yeah, so if Mercator doesn't beat me, like, everybody should flame him. And that's what you're setting yourself up for when you do this kind of play. Kimball goes for the stone. Yep. Not surprised. Oh, he announced the wrong card. Pastor. That's what he means. Yes. Okay. Well, that's something. It's not enough to build next round, though, so I don't know. What do I do with this move? I can do anything, so probably means I should take vegetable, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna, my dentist pays for my occupation plus gains me 1 extra food. And otherwise, first action, plow for the rest of the game, apparently. Apparently that's the game we're playing. Net gain 1 food to dentist, and increase stone, increase wood. You know what? Instead of stone, I could increase reed, because I'm gonna want 2 reed to reno twice. I think that's fine. Stone and wood is fine. It's enough stone for stone oven, and stone should become easier to acquire later. Stone also is good for my nail basket. Like, I can convert stone to points really, really directly with my setup. So Mercator goes for the 4 wood. So I'm going to family growth. The question is, what else am I going to do? Plow? Yeah, plow seems fine. Plow early and often. So, am I going to play guest here? I think so. I think the guest is going to get me. At the worst case, I go traveling players for magician, last action, round 11. Because it'll only have 2 food on it, so no one else is going to want it. So yeah, 3 food and a grain. So if I play guest here, I get the food back before the next harvest, plus a food and a grain. I think that's fine. And then, yeah, round 12, so should be quite good for me. So I can play my pumpkin trellis. So we've got shipyard here for polka dot. Oh, here's an so he doesn't need joinery. Here's a way to convert wood into points. Problem with this card is the first 4 wood are only worth 2 points, which is, I think, really terrible. I think you could probably buff it so you can put 3 wood from your supply, because then at least the 2 you can place 3 wood for 2 points. I don't know, something like that. Just how I would do it. But I mean, I don't seriously consider the card an option to play ever, so. Vegetable again? I think. Or I could take clay. Clay gets me a cooking hearth, but not until after the next harvest. Alright, clay's fine. Oh, I could have activated Magician here, and then I could have built the stone oven next round. The problem with that is I would need to take the reed and the stone. So that means I can't accumulate the reeds. That means I would need to take another reed to renovate to a stone house. So, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Holding it seems fine. Family growth. Here's where I play guest. I'm not crazy about passing that to Polka Dot so that he can play it in round 11, but like I've already explained, I think it is worth it, me playing it. So my dentist is netting me 2 extra food. So I have 3 food on my farm, plus another 3 food coming in for my magician. So that's 6. So I need 2 food total. So what I can do is I can sow 2 vegetables and eat them both raw and re-sow them with bathroom once those fields are cleared. So that works fine. So I can take 1 vegetable, sow it, eat them both raw, and then with bathroom, yeah, that's fine. That works. Oh, seed seller here for Kimball. Okay. Another classic K-Deck card. Mercator's gonna want to sow Oni. It's gonna make sewing harder for me. I guess Gleaner can get me stuff. What does Gleaner give? It gives resources, right? Yeah, building resources, yeah. Not goods or anything. Just had to confirm that. Kimball fences, eyeing down that 3 boar action, which nobody else has any use for at the moment. Mercator says now I have to start player. That's fine. Yeah, that is fine. So this harvest, I need to increase the reed and collect the reed. Actually, I don't need to do, I could do that with wood as well. Because I need to start collecting every round now. Mercator start player lumber. That works. I actually would be totally fine with playing lumber myself. First move, 3 wood, I guess. Problem is, I kind of want to buff up. I kind of want to go for vegetable a little quickly. I'm probably getting locked out of sow here, let's be honest. Yeah, I don't see. Pretty sure Mercator's gonna sow. And if he doesn't, Polka Dot will. It might as well. Although Polka Dot does have Spring Worker, so you never know. Unless he wants an extra bake action. So yeah, if I could do take vegetable, sow, and then magician, that's good. So then I have 1 more free action, which I could use to take 1 cattle, for example. Polka Dot playing the cheap fireplace. So yeah, I want to get that cooking hearth. I want to convert vegetables at a better rate, so definitely want to think about doing that. Mercator grabbed stone and a grain. So I'll grab the vegetable. I could do Reedstone food and then Reno cooking hearth. That is an option. Would let me convert vegetables a lot more efficiently. But even just converting 1 each, just as long as I can re-sow them, I think it's fine. Because what bathroom lets you do, if I sow 2 grain with bathroom, or 2 vegetables with bathroom and eat 2 of them raw, okay, then when I harvest the last ones in round 14, what I can then do is sow 2 vegetables, but then get the extra 2 vegetables from bathroom and place 6 on my field, harvest 2, and then in that round 14 harvest, you can afford to eat 2 at no detriment to your points. So you still end up maxing your vegetable points, but then also you end up getting 8 food with a cooking hearth with that play. So that's something. Kimball's going AFK. Oh, he wanted fresh fence worker, of course. Fresh fence worker, he wants to give him some more stuff. Forgot about that card. So I hope you guys are doing well. Kimball, 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 where are ya? So let's see if Mercator sows here. That's the only thing that I'm really interested in knowing from this round. That's the only thing that makes any difference to my game. Because if he does, then probably I do Reedstone Food and then Reno something, Reno Cooking Hearth. And then cattle. Something like that. Oh, I do want a magician though. Yeah, so that's not even good enough. I guess I can always take the second read later if I need to. Like I can take one read at any time. Just as long as I'm not hung up on not getting another read action, so Magnet for Kimball. What does this guy do? If you have no stone in your supply, you can take one stone from accumulating stone. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. And he gets his stone right back that he paid for the point. So that's a cool card. Don't forget he gets an animal, so he can eat a sheep, get a sheep back with menagerie for 3 food. Oh, so went untaken. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so what were my 3 moves? One of them is sow. Whoops. Okay. One of them is magician. And the last one is this. Now this move can be anything, which is kind of cool. I guess if I do day labor or fishing, I don't need to eat raw vegetable until I have more food later. Or I could take wood. That's kind of my options. I could take 1 cattle here. 1 cattle's probably fine. Yeah, let's do that. So I can put another wood to dentist. I can increase read and take. And then also increase wood. That, and put 2 on my bathroom, and play occupation. This is where I play Hedgemaster, right? No fence. Oh, did Kimball still have a move? No, he didn't. He was just setting up his magnet. Okay. Alright, I was gonna say, I should not have done all my moves if Kimball still has actions. Anyways, that works. That works fine. So is Mercator gonna first action fence? No, he's gonna family growth. Okay, that works because I am going to do start player, pumpkin trellis. So then I pay 3. I can activate my Hedgemaster. And then I can pay another, it's another 3, so I can fence 9 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'd fence 7 here. And then my bathroom is ready to go on Plow Sow next round. Something like that. Polka dot plows, sure, yeah. I really need Plow Sow round 14. Do I need it so bad that I should start player first action round 13? No, I don't think I should do that. But it's something to consider. So I hope to play Watering Can with my Reno to Stonehouse round 14. Or I could fence as well. That's an option as well. So I've already taken my wood, so I can't take any more resources off of my Storehouse Minder. Reno is safe as well, but I want that cooking hearth too. I think it's fine if I do this, take 3 wood. Do need a little bit more wood to fence the rest of my farm. And this might be a good magician round as well. Yeah. I also want to start taking animals too. What else am I going to do if I'm not going to take magician? I guess is the question. I guess Mercator might Reno here. I was mostly looking at Polka Dot, but Mercator might Reno. So if Polka Dot does family growth, what's Kimball gonna do? Is he gonna start player and play a plow? Like Rotten Plow? That's possible. I guess what I would want Kimball to do is I would want him to go for let's build the cooking hearth. Get that out of the way. I guess I would want Kimball to go for fencing or for the plow one field space. I guess it's what I'm hoping he does. Because if Mercator, but then would Mercator start player to go for plow sow round 14? He might. But if he does, it's not so bad because then I get on sow bake either way. Which would be fine. But yeah, this is a funny game. The way plow has been so hotly contested. So I need 3 more wood in order to fill up my farm, which I do want to do. So actually playing Gleaner would help me to that end. It would get me a 2 wood action. It would be a 2 food for 2 wood action. So I'll have to decide if that's worth something. So what am I doing with this move? Magician again, I guess. Unless I want to take 1 sheep. Yeah, you know what? 1 sheep is fine. I'm not gonna have space to breed that much, so 1 sheep seems okay. The other thing about Gleaner is it does let me nail basket. I could look at it that way. Gleaner lets me use nail basket. I can take 1 wood and then nail basket once. Yeah, that's an option for sure. Plow sow. Polka dot, you want to family grow. You want to family grow. Yes, good. So now Kimball, what's Kimball gonna do? Fence 5. Plow 1. Plow 1, perfect. Yeah, good, good, good. Good, good, good. That's what I was hoping for. So then Mercator might start player here. And if he does, that's fine. If he doesn't, I start player Strawberry Patch. Hermit Stick, fine. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Um, 2 cattle, 2 boar. Two boar, I guess, are worth a little more to me than 2 cattle. Yeah, I think that's fine. So next action, Renault Strawberry Patch. And then my last move can be traveling players or take wood and fence with it. Both of those are okay options. So yeah, we're quite sure that Mercator is going to plow sow at the end of the game. I guess I need food. I didn't realize how hungry I am. I should have taken those 2 cattle. I guess I have dentist still. I could always not play gleaner. That is an option, to just not play gleaner. Oh, if the 2 cattle come back, I probably should use them, right? That's probably what I should do. Otherwise, if I don't, dentist 5, boar 1, I would need another 2 food, which I'm eating something at that point. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Not the order I expected to get those actions in, but that'll do. Ooh, flat hill. Okay. That's something. Mercator played racing stable manager. That's not really anything at this point. It's one field. Maybe two fields. That's not really anything. Flat hill for polka dot. How am I doing? The end of the game is going to be a struggle, but it's a struggle for everyone in the game, so it might be just enough. Might just be enough. Oh, Kimball blocked the racing stable manager of Mercator. Good! This is what I want to happen. I want my opponents to screw with each other. That is good for me if they do that. Let's see what minor improvements Kimball still has. Mountain Cave, okay. Oh, okay, so he was thinking Mountain Cave plus Magnet. So Mountain Cave and Magnet each giving you 2 stone for the harvest to activate the jeweler with. He says it's my super combo, yeah. So, I'm going to play Gleaner. Gleaner is going to give me a stone and a wood, which means any of the wood actions next round I can nail basket with and fill up my farm. So 8 food plus 3 from dentist. I get net plus 3. I don't have any room to breed my boar, but that's not a big deal. I'll just keep it as is. Harvest that, plus a stone and a wood. Oh, and I actually forgot to put out strawberry. So here's where I sow. For each field that you sow, 1 good of the same type. So if I want to sow both my vegetables, I can do that. Or I can sow my grain and get something there. Do I need the food is the question? I don't think I need the food actually. I'll sow the 1 grain, I think, is what I want to do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need the food, do I? Because Studmaster is going to get me 2 food for my sheep that I'm not going to need, and my boar, I'm probably going to get a sheep and a boar that I don't need, plus I have 5 food coming in from dentists. So yeah, I should be optimizing for points rather than anything else. So good, I'm in a good spot. So Polka Dot wants to reno fence. That's fine. I can always rent a watering can. Rent a watering can is fine for me because it gets me 1 point from my grain and some more food, so that's fine. And put a food out with these guys. Not with each of those guys, yeah. Polka Dot did reno fence. Okay, cool. Kimball can't reno, so my reno major is totally safe. So I'll plan on reno watering can. Kimball says, "Oh yeah, plow 1." Yeah. Is wood gonna get snapped up? After that fence action, I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Wood should be fine. So I should be able to family growth here. So then my next action will be take wood and fence, and my last action will be reno watering can. That looks fine. There's no global points available. No, which is unusual. Unusual for this, for a game like this. Polka Dot did fishing, sure. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. Kimball taking stone. Is he gonna try to reno? Does he have a way of renovating that I'm not aware of? Or does he think he's threatening my reno He doesn't have read though. So that doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm gonna take, place a stone. Oh, no, that's right. I have to, yeah, Reno should be safe. I don't see any read from Kimball. Yeah. Place a stone on the space. To fence. Gives me a point for my hedgemaster. Yeah, no, Kimball has not played anything that lets him Reno yet. So we're getting close to the end, and the ultimate question, did Mercator feed me too much, or is he going to be able to win? One. So I can feed 5 food, 4 food V dent. Oh, it's not even that much. It's 3 food V dent. 4 feed 9 and Ock. Oh, profit. That's fun. Oh, I guess I don't have room for the sheep. That's fine. The sheep aren't worth anything. Studmaster ends up being a 2-point card, which is not really anything, but it's enough. I think it's enough. Kimball did get to a 5-room stone house. You know what? I only score 47. Yeah, no, that's probably not enough. Oh, maybe it is. 43, 2, 2, 47. Here, GG. Yeah, looks like I just did enough to win. Just enough. So what is it? It's 44, 47, 38, 45. So I just won by 2 points over Kimball. So yeah, it was a close one. Farm School Graduate. Good card. Good card, Farm School Graduate. I had way too much food. I had way more food than I needed at the end of the game. Yeah, my fencing came just like a little bit too late, but doesn't end up mattering. Don't know if Gleaner was needed. I mean, Gleaner is nice because it's very flexible. It can give me exactly what I need. Like if you need 2 stone, if you need a wood and a stone, if you need a reed and a stone. It's something. It lets you get that surprise reno out, which is kind of nice. Yeah. This guy is so good. Pumpkin Trellis is so good. So ridiculously good. Let's take a quick look at my draft. Which unfortunately was cut off by 325899. So yeah, so I started with first pick Hedgemaster, which was a pretty easy pick for me. Strongest card by quite a bit in that pile. Reed Collector comes close. Poker Player gets drafted very high, which is weird because Poker Player is not worth anything without support, I don't think. Farm School Graduate, best card by power. Dairy Crier is the only thing that was close. Stud Master, yeah, best card by power. Looks like it's comparable to Seed Seller. Actually, I don't know what the trade-off there is there. Half a draft position versus almost a full power. I'm not sure. Dentist, I took over Stone Baron. Stone Baron is a card that gives you stone and something about bonus points at the end of the game, I think. Magician, again, best card by power. Poker Player comes back. Yeah, looks like Poker Player is overvalued. Drafted second on average, but its power is below 3. That's quite, that means it's quite overvalued. Storehouse Minder, I can't believe it's not higher. I think it's a great card. Bargain Hunter would have been pretty nice actually with Pumpkin Trellis, like being able to play Pumpkin Trellis without having to go on Start Player. Be pretty nice, but not that it really made a difference. Pumpkin Trellis, yeah, 4.8. It's just so good. So I took Nail Basket here. Stone Chimney. Stone Chimney's power is higher than I expect always. I guess if you have a Cooking Hearth, it's a 2-point card. So that's a pretty okay conversion. Strawberry Patch, yeah. Watering Can. I'm surprised Watering Can is not higher. I think Watering Can is really excellent. Ladder, yeah. Bathroom, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to criticize that game too much. I mean, I got helped a lot by Mercator, going on Start Player a bunch of times. Now, having said that, when Kimball complained about me going for the build room family growth, like I was going to do that anyways. What Kimball was going to do didn't really make a difference there. Or what Mercator was going to do didn't make a difference. I was going to build room grow anyways. But, yeah. Storehouse Keeper is great. I'm always amazed people don't go for it. Like, you just use it to set up that late game Stonehouse Reno. Getting a reed and 3 stone out of it. What did I get out of it this game? 3 wood, a reed, and 3 stone? That's nice. That's really nice. Now you have to wait for it and be patient and time it out, but I don't usually mind. I'm okay with being patient usually. You know what I am happy with? I'm happy with my 1 animal actions, that I started taking them early, because otherwise my Stud Master would not have been worth as much. So, that's something. Otherwise, that's going to be all from... do I want to play one more? I could play one more. I don't really have anything else to do. Internet's being pretty stable at the moment. Don't think I've dropped any frames for a while. So what I will do is I'm going to take down the stream momentarily. And I might play with Boot and Wallfly. I need to take a bit of a break though, so I'll pause the stream and come back. Alright, and for the rest of you guys watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you next time.